I deeply appreciate this time with you. Of course, my name is William Chukwudi. I'm a John Maxwell certified coach, also a licensed and a skilled coach focused on leadership, business, and relationships. I trained as an NLP practitioner. I also trained as a business strategist. I also trained as digital marketing consultant. And some of these companies I trained with here is other schools like Leeds University in the UK, then Digital Marketing Institute in Nigeria here, and of course Google, and then IBM. All right. So coming to your question, one of the foundational things I'm going to say today, I'm going to be laying emphasis on it over time, is that we live in a disruptive society. And if you check the past world crisis or world challenges, it has been a major time, a major point where disruption is at its peak. So during the COVID, people were taken aback, and of course, in that 2020, one of the things I sat down to do was to study the things that happened before COVID. We have had world pandemic before. COVID was not the first, and I don't think it's going to be the last though. But when I studied it, I found out that a lot of inventions came up, a lot of disruptions came up, and now we are in COVID or COVID post-COVID, and we've seen a lot of things springing up like this ChatGPT. Now, for every leader there, this is one of the things I tell leaders: flexibility is one skill you cannot joke with. Flexibility is one skill we can't joke with, and you have to also accept that understanding that disruption can hit your business anytime. So one of the ways to position yourself in case you begin to have the effect of, or before effect of disruption comes to you, whether you are leading an organization or leading in your business, is to become a flexible leader, because it will definitely come. I'll give you an instance. Google has been the giant of search engine globally. Nobody has near them. Yahoo tried to near them. Yahoo couldn't do it. Microsoft tried to do their binge. Nothing happened. Google was there as number one, and they've been enjoying this market. And I can tell you for free, there's never been a time in history where one person stayed for a long time. There will always be a time where somebody will come with something different and take the person out. It's been like that in the business world.
That,
It's been like that in the
that's right.
leadership world. It's
That's
been
right.
like that anywhere. Look at anything you do in life. So in those days where we have Kodak, in those days when we had a lot of, we had what do you call it, Nokia, in those days when we had BlackBerry,
Yeah.
and these guys were the giants in these places. But today, who's talking about digital cameras? Nobody's talking about digital cameras again. They are completely gone from the space. And today you don't talk about Nokia because of one simple mistake. When the smartphones started coming out, even Blackberries, when the smartphones started coming out, they started criticizing the whole thing. Now, somebody sent me a document last week showing me how some scholars has come up to fight against ChatGPT. Scholars, researchers, and all the rest of them. They weren't happy
Yeah.
about what is happening. And I said to her, that is a normal thing. There's never there's never an invention that will make a global impact that was not fought. Internet was fought. You can When internet came out, it was all story. You can't talk about today. Digital currency is being fought, but the time will come when it will become something that has come that will stay and is not going anywhere. And everybody will like, okay, let's get in. It is now accepted.
So
It,
tell us, just
yeah,
to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt you.
it's fine.
Sorry to interrupt. What is ChatGPT about? What is it? I know it's artificial
Okay.
intelligence driven,
Yeah.
but tell us, can you define what ChatGPT, or explain to us what
So,
it is
so,
about?
so I'll say it in a layman. I'll use a technical word, and then I'll say it in a layman understanding. ChatGPT is simply generative pre-training transformer. So the chat generating pre-training transformer is an AI actually trained to understand human language. You understand? They are trained to understand human language. They are also trained to challenge certain questions when you ask them, and discard part of questions you are chatting with them. They are trained like that. A lot of training has gone into ChatGPT, and it works with a couple of codes. So like I said, I don't want to get into some technical terms, But then to a layman, ChatGPT is one of the leading search engine that we have today globally. Sorry. Is one of the hold on, one of the leading, sorry, let me, I don't know, I thought I did this.
Okay, that's okay.
So,
Yeah,
so,
I mean,
so,
I
chat,
know that ChatGPT all over the world. Go ahead.
yeah, so today is one of the leading this thing. So, in the first 5 days of ChatGPT launch, it had 1 million users. In the first 5 days, 1 million users. And
Wow.
it got the attention of Google, and also got the attention of Microsoft. So Google, the first thing Google did was to bring out Code Red, and Google activated all their people to quickly move into action to counter ChatGPT.
Hmm.
But after they couldn't do that, the next thing they did was to quickly move into action to buy ChatGPT. So the first thing they offered was $10 billion. Second offer was $20 billion. And as they are doing that, Microsoft launched their own ChatGPT type on the 6th of January, but it couldn't still do what ChatGPT was doing. So they quickly entered and now decided to partner with ChatGPT by offering $10 billion as partnership, not to buy over, as partnership, so that ChatGPT can become the search engine for Microsoft. And this is I'm telling you, Forbes carried it like 5 days ago. So it's disrupting the two global giants
Hmm.
because of the amazing things it's doing.
Wow.
So that's yeah, yes.
Okay. So now, how can leaders leverage on this, you know, this new AI technology?
Of course, the first thing I would say that is that every leader has to, like I said earlier, the foundational word I will keep using is flexibility. Every leader has to understand that it's time for you to jump in now and not stay by the side to criticize
Hmm.
it. I've heard people say, "Oh, it makes you lazy. Oh, it doesn't allow people to think." And I asked them a question. I said, "Do you understand what they call prompt engineering?" They said they've not had anything like that. I said, "It takes
Hmm.
creativity to do prompt engineering, and prompt engineering is a skill you
Hmm.
need so that you can make ChatGPT work optimally for you. If not, you can be like the level play with every other person. But if you want to actually understand how ChatGPT work and make utmost use of it, you need to understand prompt engineering. So you can't say that somebody who is using
Hmm.
ChatGPT is lazy. No, you understand? So it comes here first before you interact with AI. And of course, there's a statistics I read somewhere when I did one of my master class last year. I told people that 50%, no, about 70% of business owners in America has come to accept that there must be a handshake between the human and AI.
Okay.
It makes your work so easy. And we have to come out from that tradition where you think that it has to be manually done. If it doesn't come from you, it has to be manually done. So there was a research that
Hmm.
just took place this January. About 10 resumes were written for a particular company in the UK. And out of that 10, 5 were done using
Hmm.
ChatGPT. And out
Wow.
of the about 7 people or so that they called for interview, 5 of them were those guys they used ChatGPT. And there is a science to using ChatGPT to get that kind of resume. It's not just what you put in there and write. And ChatGPT can write and understand your
Hmm.
language and accept your questions in a way that you have commanded it to do that and come out with such a wonderful resume. If not, if you just tell ChatGPT,
Wow.
write me a resume, it will write you just a sample resume and give it to you. But then there's a prompt engineering you can use, and ChatGPT will write you a personalized resume
Hmm.
and get you just what you want, giving you definite steps and definite points, just like you want it to come out. So every leader should
Awesome.
understand
Awesome.
that you can use it for your market research. You can use it for anything you can ever imagine. You can use it to maybe as a coach or as a consultant. You can use it for content writing. You can use it to develop your business plan. You can use it for anything you think about that you just feel like, oh, I just want to get this thing out. And then you have to also understand the place of timing and saving time and saving cost. All right. So
Hmm.
ChatGPT saves you a lot of time.
Wow.
A lot of time. It saves you a lot of cost.
Yeah.
So as a leader, you have to think about that. We are
Well,
those of
I
us.
also like to say that if I can jump in,
Yes.
this is Leadership Talk with Adegoke, episode 98, and we're looking at leadership and chat GPT. Chat GPT. I have with me a fellow Maxwell leadership coach, speaker, and trainer, Maxwell Chukwudi, and he's been dissecting the benefits and the impact of uh, Chat GPT on and nuggets. But this chat GPT, you must also be someone who knows what you want, and you're coming from a place of knowledge. Because if you're not knowledgeable, it might just be any other, platform. But for those of us that we operate in the consulting space and knowledge space, we're able to use it in such a way that it improves our performance. Do you agree?
Yes, I do. I do. Can you hear me? Your video is frozen.
The,
Yeah, I
yes,
agree
I
with you.
can. I can.
I agree with you
Okay, go
completely.
ahead.
I
Yeah.
agree with you completely. In fact,
Okay.
in not just ChatGPT, there are different AIs that does a lot of things. There was one I was using yesterday. It completely wrote me a song, and not just the song, not just write me a song, and wrote me the song and gave me the beating that goes with the song. So, and of course, it will ask you for few things that is in your mind, few things that are in your mind, and then it will work with
Hmm.
it. So one of the amazing
Wow.
things about ChatGPT is that whether you want to solve mathematics, which you know that Google search engine can do that for you. You want to solve complex
Hmm.
mathematics like a differential. You know very much well that Google cannot do that for you. Google will refer you to maybe to Quora or refer you to another website or something. ChatGPT will work, will check your whatever steps or whatever what you've given to parameters you've given to it and solve the math for you. Or you want to write a
Wow.
code for something.
Wow.
You want to write a code for something. It does that. Now, somebody will be asking,
Hmm.
so where comes creativity? The fact is that even when you are sitting down on your Scratch or sitting down on maybe on your Python or Anaconda interface to check out your code, or you are using Spider, wherever you are using, you still have to use uh, something to help you with what you want to do. So ChatGPT has come up with making it
Hmm.
easy for you to quickly write your code, generates images.
Hmm.
So ChatGPT has about three different programs. They have the playground, which can help you to generate images, you know, and you can come up with a
Okay.
concept and ask it for something, and it will generate you an AI image about what you are looking for, and give it to you just like that, without
Hmm.
you going to do free design or going to Pexels or going to Splash or going to wherever to go look for image you are looking for. As long as you can just think about that thing. ChatGPT is like a
Hmm.
visualization machine that makes it visible for you that this is what you are likely thinking about, and then you can confirm that if that is okay. So it's a powerful tool. It's a powerful
Wow.
tool indeed.
Wow. Wow. I just got questions for you. Thank you for coming on, joining on this session. It's been quite powerful, and as usual, you're releasing a lot of nuggets. I salute and celebrate you. This is Leadership Talk with Adegoke. You can also listen to our past episodes: leadership and resilience, leadership and leadership and customer retention, leadership and listening. And so we have quite a number of past episodes that will add value to you. And obviously, we have my own courses, um, our world class customer service and mental or business etiquette and personal grooming. There, you there, feel free to, to the platform and buy our courses. And also my books. are available: customer retention and experiential approach and professional selling skills. And you can also follow me on Instagram at Adegoke Omotola1. Adegoke Omotola numeric 1. Okay, so the last two questions that we have for you. So what are the three things a leader must do now regarding ChatGPT?
Okay, so the first thing a leader must do regarding ChatGPT is to start exploring it, and of course, start training people around prompt engineering.
Okay.
And then begin to look at your business. What are the difficulties you are having now, and look at how to plug in ChatGPT into that challenge, and begin to come up with ideas. So if you're a content developer or a coach, ChatGPT will solve your problem 100%.
Yeah.
I tell you that 100%. It will
Okay.
solve it 100%. That's why. Okay, of course, I have a master class coming up on the 18th of February. So on the coach, the consultant, and AI, it will solve your problem 100%. There's nothing you can ever imagine. In that master class, I'll be teaching people a lot around prompt engineering that can help you break into ChatGPT and come up with effortlessly with ideas. And of course, you can sit down on ChatGPT and in less than 1 hour,
Wow.
in less than 40 minutes, you've written a book. All right, you come up with the concept, just come up with your
Wow.
bullet points, and do it, and then we take you further to how to do further editing and all the rest of them, and get things done the right way. So as a leader, it is time for
Awesome.
you to start exploring it and start making use of it. It's not time to stay back and watch it and say, wow, this another thing again. No, I don't want to get into it. Just like people jumped out of internet, people jumped out of application, people jumped out of a lot of things, and today is a regret that they have completely. So as a leader, explore, because for leaders, we are lifelong learners. So something like this, jump into it and explore, learn,
Yeah.
and see the difference it will make for you and for your business. Yeah.
Awesome. Finally, how can our listeners, please?
Sorry, take that again. I didn't get that. Hello, Kuchada? Okay. I
I
don't know
said, how
if.
can our listeners, how can we reach you? How can you be reached? Yeah.
All right. So you can reach me by writing me a mail at hello at williamsukudi.com, or you can also chat me up on Facebook at William Sukudi, and then on Instagram as I am Chuki, I am CHUKIE. You can chat me up, and of course, via my brother here, my colleague also. You can reach me in case you want to jump into that masterclass, because we have 50% discount going on right now, which will end by 10th of February. Once it's 10th, the price goes back to the normal amount. So you have the ability to do that. So you can grab everything. You're a content writer, you're a coach, you're a consultant, whatever thing you think you are doing, jump into that. It's going to help you. I tell you that. I promise you, it's going to be fun. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you for Coach Chukwudi. 98. We've been able to touch and take a deep dive into leadership and chat GPT. So thanks everyone for stay wow,
Thank you.
that's a
Thank
good
you.
one. That's a good one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's still live.